All right, it's National Crayon Day today, and I also went outside and I got some flowers. And I was kind of thinking of a Georgia O'Keeffe. Georgia O'Keeffe, if you've never looked her up, she liked to do flowers, and she liked to look on the insides of the flowers as well to see what was going on inside them. Like this one. Look really close. See? Lots of little things going on in that flowers, lots of little stamens and stuff. I also have some violets. That one there. Look in there. See? Almost looks like a little dragon. Yeah. So if you look at them, there's lots of different things. And here's this one. This is some wildflower I had. Look at that. If we look up really close, look at it. I might have to tap a second to get that focused. Let's see. Might be too close. There. But they're little cones. They have little swirls in them. So when I look at them, if I just pull the little flower out, it's almost like a little snapdragon almost. So when I'm looking at these, some of these are weeds, some of them are garden flowers. See? You have to look up really, really close to them and see what's going on in that flower. As I said, this one's the easiest to see from the video. And she liked to bring those to life and make them really large. So that's one reason I'm going to do this today. It's kind of a fun one. It's kind of rainy-ish, dreary-ish, not, sunny out. So you can still go outside. And these are kind of fun because you can go around and just pick some flowers and bring them in and work with them. You don't have to sit outside to do it. I mean, if it's a nice day, you could sit outside as well, too. And I'm going to use crayons. So with my crayons, I have tons of colors here that I can use. And I just have like little generic crayons. I even have some really big chubby crayons, too. There's a really big chubby crayon. Look at that one. He's really big. So I'm going to be working with them. So my first thing is to look at my flowers. I even have some on my table. Look at that. Totally forgot about those. And I'm going to draw them up close. So when I look at this one, I need a yellow. I'll use my triangle one, my little special for my little kids that I use. Little triangle one. They're great because they don't roll off the table. And I'm going to look. This one has, if I look really, really carefully, it has a thing that looks like, I'll get another piece of paper, and I'll get a darker crayon so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. It has a, do I have a black crayon? Here's a dark blue crayon. That should work. It has these little ones in here that looks like this. Like almost like a little teardrop coming out. See how I have that? They look like that coming out of my middle of my flower. Now, my other one here, if I look way down in here, it has, I can look really close, I can even pull it out. It even has some that orange pollen in there. So it has a few little things in there too. So I have to really look at them. So when I go to draw my flower, I really, really want to look at what's going on in my flower. So if I was going to draw my little purple one here, I have a bunch of those in the garden. They pop up all over the place. I want to draw my middle first. So I want to go in here and I want to draw my middle. And I'm going to do it in yellow. You might not be able to see it too well. There you go. See? And yellow. And I'm going to draw the middle of my flower. There. See? And I can color that in. Maybe I'll color it in because this does have some pollen on it. So they're kind of orange where the pollen is. And they are, I'll zoom this out. That's a little better. Now you can kind of see a bit. And I can zoom in just a little bit and see that there's pollen in there. And then I can color in my crayon over top of it, my lighter color. Because the lighter color goes really well over there and kind of blends it a little bit while I do that. Look at that. Now, my flower is purple. So let me see if I have a good purple for this. There's a purple. I'll have to use my other triangle color. See there? I'm doing my petals, the same shape. Now I can do this in the middle and go the whole way out. She liked doing that, but you can see I zoomed that flower up really much. I mean, it's like 100 times bigger than what it was. And I'm going to go off the page. So I'm going off the page, because I'm not just going to stop there. I'm going to go off the page. And then I can look here. If I look really, really close, you might not be able to see this because I won't be able to zoom that in there. They are actually kind of has like little lines. So I'm going to draw some dark lines inside my petals. There we go. And then it's kind of a lighter violet on the outside. So let's see if I have a light. I think that one's kind of, it's more purple. There's one. Light violet on the inside. So there we got kind of two colors going on. I'm just layering. I always like putting my dark color down first. Oops, that happens with crayons. Especially these ones. These aren't my really, really good crayons. These are just like dollar store crayons. So see how I'm coloring that in? I'm coloring over top of my dark. Now I have kind of a more interesting picture than if I just did a whole bunch of little flowers and didn't do it up close and didn't add texture to it and everything like that. Now I was looking at my my other one here. My violet. See my violet? My violet, I'm going to put, I'm looking at my tips here, so maybe this one's coming out, sitting with it, so I might do that. See how those are? They're kind of like a circle, 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 and there's little flowers coming off the top, and it has down way in the middle, and these ones are really fun, because if I look at this one, almost looks like it has little purple veins. See that? In white. So I don't have to do a whole lot of coloring except for going out and looking at these really cool little veins coming out of this violet. That's the one cool thing about, let's see here, because I'm not really coloring the flower in, I'm looking at the lines and stuff that's coming out of it. See how I did that? And then I need just a little bit of yellow along the edges. A little bit of yellow. So I just drew the veins that's in the flower. Because it's white, it didn't have any whole lot of like solid color, and I gotta look really close. And this one had these little veins coming out. And then inside's really, really yellow. And if I go really dark down in, there's even some orange where there's some pollen at. Then I can go in and do my greenery. Like this one has this coming down. This one didn't have it. I didn't bring the leaves in, but they're kind of a wavy leaf, so I can put some wavy leaves on. And I can even do some more flowers on there. So that's how you can play around with crayons with your flowers, is just really look close and close and close at them and see what's going on in that flower and why it looks that way. Is it all just, it's not usually always just solid. A lot of times there's different lines and different tones of color that's in a flower. And sometimes like even pollen, and some have pollen, some don't. You never know. Alright, so that is National Crayon Day, and I went with the Georgia O'Keeffe style of looking at little flowers and enlarging them and seeing what they really, really look like when I look up close at them.